The FMISD program is part of a long-standing partnership between the National Treasury of South Africa and the European Union spanning more than 2 decades. The work activities of the program include placement of long-term technical assistance in selected provincial MFMA units and municipalities, as well as several assignments across departments and municipalities countrywide. The virtual PFM was held in November 2021 and sponsored by the National Treasury and European Union FMISD program and co-sponsored by GIZ and SECO. The video will highlight some of the main themes featured at the event. National Treasury aims to facilitate improved practices in public finance management with a focus on protecting public funds and improving service delivery. Policies, legislation, and regulations are largely in place, as is a wide range of guiding instruments and learning programs. Technical assistance, conditional grants, and opportunities for peer learning all play a role at PFM conferences. PFM Week 2021 was delivered almost entirely using virtual modality due to the social distancing requirements of the COVID-19 pandemic. Restriction of access to department and municipal offices and banning of face-to-face meetings of government officials and of political office bearers created significant problems for service delivery. We still do not know the true impact. As traditional avenues of planning, implementation, and communication with communities broke down, weaknesses in our entrenched service delivery systems were exposed. Spending well in these times required institutions to adapt, implement, and iterate quickly in the face of uncertainty and scarcity. Some were partially successful, and problems were experienced. While physical restrictions of the pandemic proved costly for service delivery, there was a level of adaptation. Government travel and accommodation expenditure were reduced drastically. Other adaptations included radically changing the modality for issuing social grants, rapid redistribution of budget allocations, and initiation of emergency procurement procedures. Participants at Public Financial Management Week 2021 indicated a strong appetite for continuous improvement of PFM practices towards sustainable improvements in service delivery. While ground has been lost, there has also been progress, and continued conversations and learning are important. Topical conversations included environmental pressures and how the effects of climate change highlight the need for us to urgently reconsider our approach to the economy. Adapting our budget and spending to stave off the worst of these effects will bring significant complexity to the policy space. Government has already begun an exercise to track spending in relation to climate impact. Raising awareness of government's initiative in gender-responsive budgeting is also topical. This seeks to achieve government budgets that consider the impact on women. They are the first to be affected in times of hardship and are socially and economically vulnerable. For instance, disproportionately feeling the impact of job losses. A key question now becomes, how can financial systems respond quickly and meaningfully to these challenges? Peer learning events like the virtual PFM Week 2021 can then take those learnings and share them across institutions, laying the foundations for a bigger network of better spending and better outcomes. That's because sharing learnings shouldn't just focus on what has been done digitally, but on how these things have been done, making sure that those who want to do better can see how to do better quickly. Proudly brought to you by the National Treasury and European Union-funded Public Financial Management Capacity Development Program for improved service delivery.